I want to know your point of view about what is the biggest difference us and Brazil.
So I remember I was lined up in the tunnel before walking out.
Yep.
I looked to my left. They're so tall. Tall. They're strong, and they just It's just I don't know. It's just compared to our team, we were tiny. I looked at it was crazy. Their centre backs were big. Their keeper 2 meters tall. It's crazy. But we didn't care about all that. We weren't scared to go in and put up a fight for our country. And I feel like despite those 4 goals, I felt like we had our moments in that game. But it's just mainly the physical side, the genetics between us and Brazil.
Okay, Eizar, apa kabar? How is it going?
Baik.
Eizar, thank you so much for your time today. Finally, we can do interview to talk about your career and also about Timnas and also you and your club Sydney FC. Thank you very much, Eizar. Sydney FC itu currently your first professional club, right?
Yes, Sydney FC is my first professional club. So it's first professional club. I've joined since I was 15.
Okay.
So I've been at the club for nearly 3-4 years, and it's been going good.
I want to know how you started your career from the beginning. Maybe you've been play for some amateur clubs in Australia.
Okay, so I started playing football when I was 4 years old. I started at a grassroots club local nearby my house. I worked my way up to Apia, a team called Apia, Tigers. So it's a MPL club, so it's like a pretty good club. I started there when I was 9 years old, worked my way up there all the way until I was 13, 14. I moved over to a team called Rockdale Illingdon. It was a good team. I learnt a lot. My coach was pretty good. His name was Charlie. He was a really good coach. That's what helped me get into my first professional club, which is Sydney FC. So Sydney FC here is an A-League club. I'd say it's the biggest club in Australia.
Yeah.
Bigger than Melbourne. So Sydney FC I joined when I was 15, and now ever since then I've just been working hard, training hard, playing on the weekend, performing, and I've been at Sydney ever since.
How did you love football? Because we know that Australia is not a football country, right?
Yeah. So I'd say it's my dad. My dad brought me into football when I was 4, and ever since then I've really enjoyed it. And all my friends when I was young, we all used to play football together. So I would just keep developing my skills from a young age. And little did I know that it would bring me to playing at a World Cup for Indonesia, which is pretty cool. But so it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard actually, with football not being the biggest sport in Australia. Compared to Indonesia, you got fans, you got everything. But here in Australia, it's pretty hard playing football. It's been good. It's growing.
You've played for several local clubs, as you said before, right?
Yeah.
Can you maybe give me your perspective about how football in grassroots in Australia, development program in Australia, is it quite good?
Oh, okay. So basically, you have grassroots. So you start off as that's just local, in your area type of football, and then you make your way up to representatives. So it's called MPL here in New South Wales. So that's that's a big step from grassroots to MPL. MPL is a more competitive league, and there's divisions. You make your way up to divisions, and then MPL There's in the first division. So the first division would be called MPL 1 here in Sydney, and you would have like all the big clubs like RPR, Rockdale, and then you got your A-League clubs as well, like the academies, like the youth teams would play in it, and you would get scouted from the youth teams from A-League clubs, and that's how I got in. And yeah, that's pretty much the system. So from grassroots to A-League academy.
Okay. Currently you play in second team in Sydney. It's Sydney 2, is it right?
Oh yeah, so there's, before the A-League team, the men's team that compete against other teams in Australia, there's a MPL league, there's an MPL team. So that team is competing in the men's league for MPL. So that this MPL thing is only like around Sydney. You don't go into Melbourne, into Gold Coast and stuff. It's just around Sydney.
Yeah.
So like you verse like the best teams in Sydney, but that's not our full. Yeah. So that's not our full squad. So if you do well in that, coaches recognize you. You'll get progressed into the A-League team and get contracted, and yeah, that's how it works here in Sydney.
Okay. So you play in that competition. What is the competition? Is it what you said before?
MPL, National Premier League, it's called in Sydney, and all the top tier Sydney teams compete.
Is that the competition like for a whole 1 year, for one season?
Yeah, one season. So you'd play. There would be 16 teams, and you'd play each team. So you'd play 15 teams twice. So it'll be 30-game season, and then it goes into like grand finals, stuff like that. So it's pretty good.
Yeah. How is it going this season for you?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's actually only pre-season here. So we just got back from off-season. So when I was over in Qatar, it was off-season for us. Like, and now we're just getting back into it, starting training again. And yeah, we're just preparing for the upcoming season coming up in February 6th. We've got our first game, and yeah, we've just been training, putting practice every day, focusing, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so what you are doing right now, like every day training, is for preparing the team for the new season?
Yeah, right now it's just pre-season training, getting back into it. Fitness, there's been a lot of fitness, a lot of gym, and tactical as well. Like the coaches tell us what they want, and we try to put it to the field and play.
Okay. You told me that you start the days early morning. You start training, and then after training you go to school. So I've been thinking you're very busy to like how to manage the time, because those things is important things for you right now as a young player. Yeah. So how do you manage your school and football?
Honestly, it's been crazy. I mean, when I first started training in the mornings, it was just hard balancing school and football, because school in Australia, like unlike Indonesia, like school in Australia is like really, really full on. Like it's compulsory. You have to do it. And with waking up at like 4:30 in the morning every day, going to training, and then after training you would have to go straight to school. It's just so tiring. But in the end, like I just work through it, stay focused. I actually listen in class, and yeah, like as time goes on, like I get used to it. In the afternoon I'd get tired, but I'd still do the schoolwork I have to do, or extra training on the pitch or in the gym. But yeah, it's good. I actually prefer training in the morning, because like it helps me stay disciplined as a person and as a player, and I feel like it's helped me. Like training in the morning before school, waking up early, it's helped me as a person, and hopefully that will help me turn into something good in the future.
Is that the like special school from athlete, or just normal school?
Oh, so usually all my teammates would all go to different schools, right? But my school is like a special school for like, which is connected to my club, Sydney FC. So our Sydney FC school, so they're really helpful and supportive. that about training and school load. So yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm in the right environment for my development.
Okay, okay, okay. Eizar, we start to talk about Timnas under 17. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong. You just joined Timnas this year, right?
Yes, this
Yeah.
year in July 7th,
July,
when all the other Dutch diasporas came and I came, and yeah, it was since then.
Yeah. And your debut was in Piala Kemerdekaan in Sumatera
Yeah,
several months
in
ago.
Medan.
In Medan, yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you get called up to Timnas? How the PSSI reach you or contact you to
So
join the team?
so I just finished my night. I had a game at night, and my dad got a message from Matt's dad saying, "Oh, I'll be ready because Timnas are gonna call you." So how I got called up was, I think it was from Matt. I think Matt called me over, like he was suggesting to bring me into the team.
Yeah.
And I think I got a call up. That's when I got my call up. I left at on July 7th. July 7th, we had a training camp in Bali, in Kuta.
Yeah.
And coach really liked me. He kept me until all the way in Medan for that tournament. And yeah, I felt like I played pretty good. I proved myself through those training camps in Bali, and that's how I fit into the team all the way until the World Cup.
Yeah, that was like a big training camp because many players, many diaspora players, also from Holland. If you remember, like Xavier Max, also Destin Denzel, and Nicolas Nielsen, if you remember them.
All of them. I remember all of them. First day, I remember it was shocked, like culture shock and stuff. But that was my second time with the team, so I was prepared and I knew what to do. And before July 7th, I just knew like what to do. I was just training every day non-stop, and yeah, I was prepared.
So Matt was recommend you to Coach Nova. So you already know each other before Timnas, you and Matt.
Of course, because last year I was actually with the team in the training camp with Matt, and like me and Matt were like good friends. And next year, after the Asian Cup, when they qualified for the World Cup, Matt recommended me to Coach Nova, and he said, "Yeah, bring him in." And I played pretty good at Bali as a right back, as a right wing back, and yeah, it's pretty good.
Eizar, after training camp, and then Coach Nova give you minutes of play in Piala Kemerdekaan. You play in 3 games, right?
Yes, 3 games. We played
also
Tajikistan, Mali, and Uzbek.
Yeah. And I think that was the first time you play in the full stadium. Right?
Oh, yes.
So, how do you feel when you enter the stadium, inside the stadium, and you see the whole stadium? How do you feel?
I think so. My first game ever entering that stadium was against Tajikistan, and I was starting that game. I was full nervous. I walked out. We were going out for warm up, and I just hear the crowd roar, and it was like, oh wow, like 30,000 people at the stadium. Like it was crazy, and like it just like it really like I was like that day I was like very proud to be an Indonesian, like to play against countries for my country, like representing millions of people. Like it's just crazy. So like it was just a fulfilling moment for me, and it's just an incredible experience that pretty much boosted my development, and hopefully like I get to play in those type of environments again in the future.
And after that, you've been selected to join the squad for FIFA World Cup under 17. Can you explain to me how the team condition, the preparation before the tournament?
Oh, the preparation was really long. So we started in Jogja on the 29th of September. That was just full like running gym every single day. It was so tiring. I still remember it to this day at Jogja. Wow, it was crazy. Like there was a lot of fitness, a lot of tests, running, gym, and then we transitioned over to Jakarta. Jakarta was more tactical. So we were there for 3 days before we went to Dubai. And the training in Jakarta, it was more tactical. The Coach Nova told us what he wanted, and he told the players what to do in their roles, in their positions. And yeah, we transitioned over to Dubai. We did some more training, more tactical training. We watched video. So we watched video plays of the other teams that we were going to verse in the World Cup. And we'd usually like prepare and like see, oh, what can we do against this team? What can we do? And it was really prepared. Like I really liked the preparation. I felt really prepared. I felt like the team felt very prepared as well. Like we know what we were going into. And yeah, overall the coaches really helped us on our preparation for the World Cup.
Mhm.
And
There
yeah,
was there was
pretty good
also
training.
3 friendly match in Dubai, right?
Yes, that's right. We had Ivory Coast, Paraguay, and
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
and we versed them. It was a pretty good test to what we were going into, and yeah, it was good games.
Yeah. Coach Nova explained that those 3 countries is similar with 3 countries that the team will face in World Cup.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So our first game was against Paraguay. So they're South American, right? And we had Brazil in our group. So we would like because South Americans, they have that sort of similar style of play. And I think that was the first time our team actually versed the South American team. So it was a good like opener. It was a good test to see what we are going to come up against in the World Cup. And I felt like those 3 games helped us in our preparation for the World Cup, which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Eizar, how confident the team before the World Cup?
Our team, so before the 3 games in our World Cup run, I felt like our team was pretty confident. Like we all had our heads high, we were all smiling, we were all happy and positive. Like going into these games, we were really prepared. We knew what our role was, we knew what to do, we knew what we were coming up against. And despite some losses, we ended up getting a win, which was pretty good for our home country, like our first ever World Cup win for Indonesia, which is history, right? So overall, we're just really happy to create history as a team.
Mm-hmm. You play in those 3 games against Zambia, Brazil, and Honduras. Did you get some learning from those 3 games?
Yes, I learned a lot from those 3 games. I learned that the level I need to be at, especially against Brazil, because the Brazil players, wow, they were probably the best players I've versed.
Yeah, they're in the different level.
Yeah, they're crazy. They're so skillful, so quick. But it doesn't matter. Like no one was scared going into that game. We were all confident we could get 3 points or compete for a win or a point here. But yeah, I felt like it's really opened to like what type of level of footballing ability and skill like development I need to be at, and like I'll just need to keep working hard, train with my club, do extras on my own, and I feel like I'm capable of reaching that level, hopefully in the future.
Anyway, about Brazil, what is your point of view? I want to know your point of view about what is the biggest difference us and Brazil.
So I remember I was lined up in the tunnel before walking out.
Yep.
I looked to my left. They're so tall. They're strong, and they just it's just I don't know. It's just compared to our team, we were tiny. I looked at it was crazy. Their centre backs were big. Their keeper 2 meters tall, like it's crazy. But we didn't care about all that. Like we weren't scared to go in and put up a fight for our country. And I feel like despite those 4 goals, I felt like we had our moments in that game. And but yeah, it's just mainly the physical side, the genetics between us and Brazil. But
Beside
either
the physicals, the genetics, how about the tactic, or the skills, individual
yeah,
skills?
Classic Brazilian. They're all skillful. Like you got your
Samba.
Neymar, Ronaldinho type of players. But like, yeah, especially that when I came up against that number 7, Juan Pablo, he was really good on the ball. He's really quick, skillful, shifty, and yeah, that's really like. I think it was a good experience for me to verse that type of player, and hopefully I get to match that type of skill set or skill level, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Even though you guys cannot qualify to the next round, I think this is the biggest stage at your age, right? So that is for me. That is the biggest achievement as you guys are young players. This is something that we have to appreciate about that. And also, the Coach Nova also he people put some respect to Coach Nova, and after that Coach Nova getting promoted to under 20, if you know that.
Yeah, under 20s.
Yeah. How do you see about that? And also, is there any plan for you to also promote to the under 20?
Yeah. So we just landed. We went from Qatar back to Jakarta, and first step we take in Jakarta, we meet all the big bosses, Eric Dohir and all that, in a special room. And we just find out that he's appointed Nova as under 20s coach, and we're like, oh, this is like a good opportunity for all of us to like hopefully progress with our clubs and hopefully remain with the Timnas team. So for me, internationally, that's my next goal, to hopefully be in the under 20s team with Coach Nova and the rest of the players. And yeah, that's my next Timnas goal.
How do you see Coach Nova as your coach? Some players told me about their point of view. They feels like Coach Nova is like a dad, a father. How about you?
Yes. He is like a dad or father, because he, like, the way he teaches us, the way like he bonds with us at like maybe dinner or lunch, not just on the field, but like in the hotel. Like he really connects with the boys. And I feel like his balance between like seriousness and like staying like serious with like all the tactics and stuff and what he teaches us on the field, compared to him in like the dinner room or like in the hotels, is pretty good. Like a good chemistry, good strong bond with the boys. And I feel like that's important in the team, like with your coach, like a coach having a strong bond with the players, I think feels like it makes the team more stronger and connect.
Okay. Eizar, I think that's all the question I want to ask to you. And for the last, do you want to send any message to all Indonesian supporters?
For the World Cup and for the Medan games that I've experienced, I just want to say terima kasih semuanya for everything. Thank you for the support. Like playing for the Indonesia badge, stepping onto the field, singing the national anthem. It's just really a surreal feeling for me, and hopefully that's not the last moments I'll ever get to experience that. So thank you everyone, and hopefully I'll probably stay with the Timnas under 20s with Coach Nova. Thank you.
That's a good closing statement from Eizar Tanjung.